Hi everyone, welcome to I'm All Right. My name is Lisa Robertson. I'm an editorial director and also a writer of fiction and nonfiction. And the point of my YouTube channel is to help new and aspiring writers develop the skill set and the mindset they need in order to take their writing to the next level. We're doing a run up to NaNoWriMo this month where I'm doing a video every day in order to kind of help you get the tools in place that you need to take that run at it. And what we're doing this week is a series on what you do when you're done with your draft, when you've got that draft finished and you're starting the revision process. The step I'm going to talk about today is one of your last steps in the process, or kind of a checkpoint that you have along the way when you think you're getting to the last step, right? So you've done all the hard work up until now, right? You've assessed all the areas that needed work. You've done that work. You've kind of tightened up your plot. You've expanded your descriptions. You've made your characters super distinct. You think you've really kind of done the bulk of what needs to be done. Okay? So what next? When you think you're getting there, when you think you're almost done, this is the step that's going to help you decide what if you're done or if there's still work to be done. Last week, when I did a series about kind of the 7 habits of successful writers, I told you when you were looking at other people's work that you needed to read it like a writer instead of just as a reader. You needed to take people that you admire, whose work you admire, who are in your genre, and really dissect it and figure out how they do what they do, and how you can do what you do better based on what you have learned from really carefully considering their work, right? And what we're going to do this week, I don't want to say it's the exact opposite because it's not. That's what you do when you're reading somebody else's work. Now you're reading your own work objectively because you've done some of these revisions and everything, and you think you're getting done. And now instead of reading it like a writer, you're going to read it like a reader, okay? You're going to see you're going to put on this lens of kind of objectivity and really look at your work in a dispassionate way, and you're going to decide, where am I in this process? Does my work stack up against the titans in this genre? If I bought this book, if I read this description of this book and I bought it off of Amazon, or if I was wandering around Barnes and Noble and this book, the cover grabbed my eye and I read the back of it and I bought it and I took it home, would I keep reading? Okay? That's what you need to be thinking at this point. And if you read it and you honestly think, yeah, I stack up pretty good, that's great. And you know you're getting close and there's just a little bit of polishing and you can move on, okay? But what you need to think, if it's not, you need to say, yeah, these characters, they seem super derivative of X, Y, or Z. Or my plot, this meanders, or this red herring totally feels like a red herring, If you can read it as a reader would read it and see where those areas or those pitfalls or those things that are going to disappoint them are, if you can identify those, if you can read it as a reader and not be satisfied, then your work isn't done as a writer, okay? That's all of this nonsense. That's what it can be boiled down to. If you're not happy with it as a reader, you shouldn't be happy with it as a writer, and you still have work to be done. So it's back to the drawing board of another round of edits for a plot, for description, for all these things that you've been working on and that you're getting closer to. Where it is now is better than where it was at the beginning, but there's still work to be done. Okay? That's all I have for you today. I'll be back with another video in this series tomorrow. And until then, I hope all your revisions are going well, and I'll see you soon.